Right now, I'm in Bangkok, Thailand, escaping the New Year's cold and cloud back in China. Thanks to all of you, I have a job I can do on the road, at least for a little while. Travel is a perfect opportunity to review some new devices I've been wanting to take a look at. The first is the FIMI Palm, a handheld gimbal camera. Now, I know what you're thinking. Same as me, isn't that just an Osmo Pocket knockoff? Well, sort of. If you remember from my Osmo review, the biggest problem it has, it's very narrow field of view. I have to use it with a lens adapter and take that adapter on and off each time I turn the camera on. That's a huge limitation. If DJI had fixed that and produced a new Osmo Pocket, I would be revealing that. But they didn't, and FIMI saw an opportunity and jumped on it. They have a wide field of view by default. So let's unbox it and take a look. Oh, okay, there looks like there is a plastic enclosure to protect the camera lens. I can 3D print another cover if I want. Put it aside. So this looks like a joystick. Oh yeah, this is a joystick, and on the DJI Osmo it doesn't have that, but they both have a power button, same power button. Okay, and the screen. So from the appearance, the screen, the FIMI control panel is bigger than the DJI one. Okay, let's turn it on. It says I haven't inserted SD card. All right, let me find SD card. So they both have the SD card slot on the side, right? Please format it, okay. So if I want to quit quick out, I can push the joystick to quick out. So right now, let's take a look at the menu. So this, unlike the DJI Osmo, I found that it has a lot of options, so I got a little bit confused because it's my first time to use this. And on DJI Osmo, it's just straightforward. If I swipe it down, you see this have FPV and pitch lock. And then if I press it again, it has gimbal lock and follow mode. Yes, this gimbal has a follow mode. And if you wipe it, this is into their setting system. This is the multi-frames, camera settings, gimbal settings, system settings. So for the DJI Osmo, I need to put on the lens adapter. And last time I broke it in, when I demoed to my friends in the airport. I think I broke it. So the lens is broken and I haven't replaced it. I haven't changed it to a new one. But this one has a wide angle lens. It's 128 degrees, and the DJI Osmo is, I forgot, I gotta check. Yeah, but this seems it takes a little bit of time to learn it, but not difficult. It has a lot of options. Just as I said, I need to test it in the real world and see the quality so that I could recommend you to buy it or not. So right now we are in a mall called Mega Plaza. A lot of Chinese come here, and you can see in the background we have a lot of how do you call this? In China we call hand model. You can use resin printer to make this and color them. So since I have 3D printers, I don't need to buy any of this. I can make this. This looks like your camera equipment section. So upstairs, there are more figurines, there are more models. stuff, and this floor is for camera lens, camera equipment. No wonder you say so many Chinese come here. So right now we are at the food court. Before it's too empty, so we wait at the food court. Is it working? Yeah, the follow traction is working. So before it was all the store is empty. You see the green is face track. So the auntie from the food court recognized me from my YouTube channel, and yeah, we cannot curse. She just taught me how to curse, and I should not. I'm not supposed to. Okay, let's go. Wow. Well, that was obviously not okay, but it's kind of so not okay that's clearly not supposed to be so that way. It's not bad, it's broken. One of the great things about being a Shenzhen local is these companies are all right in my neighborhood, and we check online all the time. Having direct access is pretty helpful when you are trying to do a review like this. So it was really easy to show the engineers the problem. They were of course super embarrassed and immediately sent me the link to update the firmware. I am going to flash that now. Then go for a walk with the FIMI Palm and the DJI Osmo Pocket, both in face tracking mode, so we can get the comparison. The DJI at $400 costs double what the FIMI does at $200. So it's not exactly fair, but let's see how it does. So I have two cameras side by side with my selfie pose, and I do some little DIY on the pole. So now it's side by side and it's filming me. So right now I'm heading for lunch. I have been eating various food these days. But usually in Thailand, I eat some Thai food, but not a lot of Thai food, mostly Western food, Japanese food, and Chinese food. Yeah, the Western food in Bangkok is pretty good compared to the one in China. It's much better. And whenever I come across, like I came to this street, the aunties and uncles, thank you. I don't know what they are saying, but they always have the reaction. This is like a food street, and then there's little kids. I just want to take a quick moment to thank JLC PCB for sponsoring this video. As most of you know, we are having a bit of a situation back in China. But Shenzhen, where I live and JLC PCB is located, is in pretty good shape. Everyone is back to work at the JLC factory. They are taking every precaution to protect the health of the workers and are filling orders as usual. Now that the holiday is over, I am in Bangkok now. As you just saw, my girl Bam is keeping me company and helping me shoot some videos for all of you. Thanks to the generous support of sponsors like JLC PCB, I can work from Thailand for a little while. JLC has encouraged me to stay here until things are a bit better back home, and that really means a lot to me. So if you need PCBs or PCBA service, please take care of the company that takes such good care of me and place those orders with JLC PCB. Thank you. So the other day, I come in here and I found this place. Look, they have corn. Let me see. Can you see? Beef stew. Beef stew, yeah. So there's a beautiful girl. Oh, okay. Huh? Beef stew. This one. Here. Oh, this is everywhere. No matter in Thailand or China, they have the Mexican churro. Yeah, like a fried dough. So I think I'm gonna get it's either sandwich Or I like banh mi. I'm going to get some Vietnamese banh mi. It's better. They have alcohol, but I don't know if they serve it at this hour. Banh mi is not this one. And I have to go back and get my pie. Sawadee ka. I want the banh mi pork. Pork. I just ordered the Vietnamese food. Now I'm going to get my pie and probably get something to drink. Pie okay. Oh, looks good. Sawadee ka. I have beer. What kind? Beer, yeah. Pineapple beer?
Cider?
Pineapple cider? Yeah, sure. Hapun ka. So I just got my beer. Pretty strong. It tastes like hotcak to me. Tough. The FIMI and Osmo hardware are definitely comparable, which, considering the price difference, is amazing. Where the FIMI really loses ground is the firmware. The UI and functionality are just not quite as polished as the DJI, at least not this early version. The DJI's lack of a joystick really hurts it and gives the FIMI a huge advantage. The FIMI's field of view is much more practical for vlogging, but because it centers the face absolutely and does not position it near the top, partly using the rule of thirds, you end up with very off framing that needs to be cropped. This is something I've told them about and hopefully will be fixed soon. The FIMI's touchscreen is less responsive and the interface tends to drop into manual mode. I think that's what happened with the footage of Bam and I. The metering mode was wrong. But keep in mind that the FIMI was just released a few weeks ago, and they are updating the firmware every week, which, considering the health situation in China right now, is pretty amazing. They've been working through the whole crisis. Both the FIMI and the DJI have USB-C jacks. Neither one will let you plug a USB-C lavalier microphone directly into the camera. Big fail for both because neither has built-in audio worth writing home about. Both let you do it with a 3.5mm converter, but frankly, it's not a very clean solution and makes the whole thing pretty chunky. Final verdict. If you primarily shoot other people, need a small gimbal, and have a large budget, the Osmo Pocket is your best bet. If you're a vlogger on a budget who primarily faces the camera and are willing to put in an extra couple minutes to learn the interface, you can get a camera 90% as good for 50% of the Osmo Pocket's price. No matter how you look at it, $200 is a huge price difference. Okay, that's it for today. I'll see you all next time. And remember, if I can do it, anyone can do it.